Good afternoon. You're with the entertainment news on Glitched, and I'm with the awesome Kai from Teen Wolf. Such an amazing opportunity. I'm so excited to be interviewing you.
Thank you.
Dude, that is just epic, man. All right, so first question right off the bat. What can you tell us about the Teen Wolf movie?
Got you. So, what I can say is absolutely everyone dies. Beacon Hills gets nuked.
Right.
Yeah. There's no survivors.
No.
Yeah. And and all the wolves, like the real wolves, they turn into humans in the movie.
That's so unfair.
Yep.
You turn into a wolf.
No, I turn into a fairy.
I love it. That's actually my question. If you would like to see any kind of mythical creature back in the Teen Wolf world that hasn't appeared yet, what would that sort of be?
That hasn't appeared in the show that I would want to be in it.
Yeah, some kind of mythological creature
that I would want.
Yeah.
Oh, so wait, you're saying for the film?
For the film, or even in future projects, who knows?
Oh yeah, okay, got it. I see what you're saying. Okay, I would man, mythological.
Mine would be like Phoenix.
Phoenix would be really cool.
Phoenix, dude.
You know, it'd be actually crazy.
Yeah.
Like a centaur, but like a crazy kind.
Not like real centaur, right?
Somehow.
Not like toned down centaur.
Yeah, somehow a real centaur.
Man,
But like, they're just horsemen, correct?
Yeah.
But they I feel like some of the centaurs I've seen are like crazy big, like.
Harry Potter.
Yeah, they got some crazy centaurs.
They were like war heroes.
Yeah,
They can, like,
warriors.
take on the whole army.
Yeah. Imagine getting chased by a damn centaur. Terrible.
Because they don't have to worry about falling off the horse.
No, yeah, they are the horse.
Yeah.
You're done.
I love it.
You're done.
I love it. Okay. Right. This one, I want to read it so I get it really right. Okay. Yeah. So my most relatable part about Mason is that he's so excited about the supernatural world, man. That's what brings him in. Because that was like me. I was like, dude, you're me. We're so excited. These guys are like so serious about the supernatural world. You're like, this is so
God.
cool, man. Right? That was my vibe. Okay. So, being that was so real for you and that was your fans, right? It was supernaturally awesome. Do you think he's changed now in the movie? You know, after he's been through all these life-threatening situations, does he still retain that joyful, interest?
You know what? This is what I've always loved, and I wanted more of an arc like this in the series because I think since you can relate, let's say if you were in this situation, because I can relate to that. If my best friend was a werewolf, I'm not going to be like scared of him and like why didn't you tell me or something
Even
weird like that.
Finch, yeah.
No, I would be like, this is crazy, bro. Like I would ask him to bite me, genuinely.
Yes.
But I think like for Mason, it's and probably anyone who was, let's say even you, like I was saying, if you were to be jumped into this world of supernaturals, of course I feel like that'd be your first reaction. But then once you realize people die, people like this hurts.
Yeah.
This is intense, and it's funny that that's like Mason's like catchphrase kind of, but it is like it's So I think I was waiting for the moment where Mason realized like, oh, it's not all fun and games. Like people are trying to kill my pack, my friends, this has been happening. Like I think so as the time jump.
Yeah.
It's not a spoiler. You can tell that Mason is a deputy. That's not a spoiler.
Yes,
so
that's my next question.
So right.
Yeah.
And I think if you think about it, I mean there's other directions like I imagined Mason, but I do see and agree with.
Do you see it? Like,
I see it. Of course I see it. I was thinking Mason was going to go more so like the Deaton path. Like, you know how the Deaton...
That actually was my question. Like, we left off where he was... Sorry, we left off where he was, like... It was implied that he was going to be an emissary, right? So, like, does that lead anywhere, or is it more like it just... Sort of...
It's kind of just highlighting his interest, and he's a very smart guy, so of course he would want to know as much. But I feel like because Mason's a deputy, I feel like he wants to actually actively help. And Beacon Hills cops, especially Parrish and I keep calling him Lyndon but it's Stilinski. Especially them, those characters know about werewolves and the supernatural, so it's kind of like makes sense to help them because it's like
so
they're like secret agents in a sense. They're
into that.
Exactly.
So the question was, yeah, it's not a spoiler. It was in the trailer. We saw you as a deputy. Okay, so the question was more like, why do you think he chose that career? And I know you said that it was like he understood like to get to like actively help out, But like, why do you think? Because Mason's like an intelligent dude, right?
So what you'll see, and I'm not going to spoil it, but Mason still uses his number one weapon, which is his brain.
Yes. Okay,
So
that's what I wanted to know.
yeah, that's his number one weapon. Like, sure, like I'm holding a gun. Mason's holding a gun.
That's that. I did not
Yeah,
expect
crazy.
that, dude. I
Yeah,
know, dude.
crazy. He's in the action.
Yeah.
He's in some action now. But yeah, he still knows. Like,
So it did sort of change or inform that decision where he's been affected by these life and death situations, and he wants to actively, like, even aggressively at some points, right? Because he doesn't his brain is a superpower, but that can't really, like, at the end of the day. Yeah, so I get it. Okay, cool. Now there's that question, and you actually said it before. You were like, so it's like, if you were offered the bite now in this world, like as Kai, would you take it? Huh?
yes, of course. I mean, yes. You know what though? I say yes. But like, I I've never been into a physical fight with anyone other than my little brother. But I've like yeah, I'll beat his ass too. I'm kidding. But no, I think for me, I don't think it would probably be the best idea because when I do get mad, I've like punched a wall. Now imagine, like, that's why I loved Liam's character, because if someone who has like things that they haven't worked out within themselves yet, and then they have an animal like
Rage
in you, and you gotta like control that. Like, I love full moons. Now I'm gonna be like, like that
Do you
would
think
kind
you
of.
have that though in you, like that rage that like
I think every human being has it in them. I think, yeah. So I would never. I mean, like I said, I've never been into a physical fight with like a stranger. Like, no one can make me that mad to want to beat them up unless they're like doing something just horrible to, most likely one of my friends or like family. I get kind of protective like that. But no, for sure. Like, I think, especially as an actor, I gotta be in touch with all of that within myself. I gotta be in touch with the rage because that's human, and I want to play humans. So I gotta be in touch with the sadness, the lack of confidence, like everything, like all of the darkness within myself. That's why I'm not afraid to say I have it. Like, it might be like a revealing thing that I punched walls, but it's better than a face. You know what I mean? But it's better to not punch a damn thing because it's better to like control it. But exactly. But it's just maturing. Like, as you grow as a man, as you grow as a human, like, you learn how to control those and release those emotions different. So to answer your question, I would love the bite in theory, but I probably would have to think about it because like what I like to do on full moons, bro, is like I like to be outside and meditate. And there's sometimes like these full moon rituals. Ritual sounds kind of like witchy, but it's not. It's like more so just sitting down and like writing down your goals and saying them and manifesting them, and
that sounds amazing.
it's like a prayer. It's like a prayer in a sense, and it's like guiding you back to your goal and your mission. So
Was that through the Teen Wolf thing, like that did that inspire the meditation thing, or was it more?
no, it's no. Life has been treating me kind of crazily. Like, before I was on Teen Wolf, I have a friend group. It started as three just solid friends, and we called ourselves a wolf pack. We actually had a moment where we were like, what animal do you identify with? And we all collectively said wolf, like
My logo was
at the same time.
my brand logo.
Right. So we gave each other wolf names. Even like we were like 15 years old. Like, we were, I probably wouldn't do that now, but it's such a part of my life. Dylan's a part of it. He's part of my wolf pack because he's friends with my friends.
Yeah.
So long story short, like,
the question whether you guys are mates, with or without any Teen Wolf, no, like with or without forever, like mates for life.
no, we are no, genuinely, but yeah. So the wolves were a part of my life before I was in Teen Wolf. Full moons are very significant in Teen Wolf, but they've been significant before I was on Teen Wolf.
Okay, that's amazing.
Because there's if you know, like, the word lunatic. Have you heard of that word?
Yes.
Luna means moon. But because every full moon there was crime rates are higher. Moons affect human beings. We just don't know it.
Okay. Wow, man, amazing.
Yeah.
Last question. Now that the movie's wrapped, of course, we know, right? What's next for Kai? What are you looking for? What roles are you gonna jump into?
So it's funny, like, I'm not at the point now where it's like, I'm gonna play this and then I'm gonna do that and then I'm gonna call Will Smith and be on. Exactly what I want to do. I want to do damaged characters. I want to play someone who is misunderstood, that people can relate to.
Has the character arc developed.
Yes, yes. My dream role has always been to kind of play a character that I've wanted to see growing up as a young black man. I've seen a lot of African American characters that are in this one kind of thing, you know? Like people wouldn't imagine James Bond black. I would want to show just any one. It doesn't matter my color. I can be this. The lead singer in a punk rock band, or someone who's, you know, some things like that, where it would be like some people would be like, "Oh, I didn't know that those people can, black people can look like that or do that or do." But I want to break the because I meet them. I am one. I like hip hop. I like country. I like techno. I like metal. You know. Yeah, no, genuinely. There's some. I mean, there's some country songs that bore me to death, but
Yeah.
it's not. I can't say I don't like it.
I love it, dude. Can we just wrap up on that? Of course. Yeah. So I just want to say that, feeding off of your answer, what I would want for you and what I would want from, everybody around to listen to is that I would want writers to write for you.
Yeah.
Not for a character that needs to change for you, but a character that is for you.
Yeah.
When you audition, it's like, whoa, that's Kai.
Exactly.
That's not anybody else, any other race. It's Kai.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? Thank you. Yes. That's what I want for you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.